Hello, and welcome back to Resident Evil 3. So, I'm joined by Swiftykeen again.
Yes.
And we are going to take a mulligan, and we are going to start Resident Evil 3 again. But this time, we're going to start it on the Dreamcast. The reason why I am changing systems is because I was having issues with the cutscenes anyway, as you saw last time. And when I got the actual video off OBS, though the game was running fine for me, on OBS it was running, I don't know what it was, but it was really stuttery. And it just wasn't like a pleasure to watch. So I was like, I didn't want to keep playing it on that system, so I was like, what other system have I got that's good? And this is the Dreamcast version running on the D-Mule emulation program. And this is basically the same as the PC version. The only con that I've come across so far is that there's a slight pause, like there is in the PlayStation version, between each camera change. Because the PC version didn't have that pause. But this runs in widescreen. I've got vibration back on the pad. It runs perfectly fine for OBS, so no weird stuttering, and the FMVs run fine as well, so I don't have to re-edit them when it comes to putting this video up. And as with the PC version,
Resident Evil,
I get to decide what costume to take at the start of the game. And as you can see, you'll see in a moment, Swifty, we can actually see the costumes this time. Yes,
That's actually interesting.
yeah. So as far as I know, obviously the first one, that's your standard Jill Valentine. This I think is called Armored or something, but I don't really get it. Then obviously classic Jill, and then I don't know, Saturday Night Fever Jill.
Yeah, I think it's disco, like her disco suit.
Okay.
I think. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I think I remember someone reading somewhere it being called Disco. Then we've got, I don't know, just the same costume as before, but all in blue with a vest top rather than the tank, rather than the boob tube. And then I guess casual Jill in blue shirt and black slacks. Apparently,
Yes.
I think in the PlayStation version you get an alternate color scheme of that one, with a white shirt and different colored slacks, but I'm not too sure. Can't remember now. And then this is Dino Crisis.
Regina, yeah.
Yeah, Jill. But because Striptease Jill is still my favourite version, Sexy Police Girl Jill, that's the one I'm going to pick. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of nice. It actually gives you a visual representation. And then there is actually, just remember, there is one... Hey Radar, how's it going?
Yeah, what up, Radar?
There is one other caveat, shall we say, from this version to the PC version, is that the models are a bit more pixelated. But outside of that, because obviously, like we said last time, the PC version's character models were still running in software mode anyway, it doesn't really make any difference in terms of their presentation too much. I don't think so anyway. So, at the end of the day, I just want this to look smooth for you guys, because you're the ones watching it. And, you know, I want a decent presentable video to put up on YouTube as well. So we're going to go for the Dreamcast version. So we're not going to rush through it, but we'll probably go a bit faster. I can slightly remember what we did. I didn't watch the video back just so I could still be like, what am I doing? And Swifty's going to be here to slap me on the ass to get me moving forward. So shall we begin?
Yeah.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
So the rate of infection in this game is so weird. Some people turn almost immediately. And if you've got plot armor, you don't turn for the entire length of the game. How did they learn to use the lift?
Science.
The thing is, with this kind of rate of infection, this many sort of zombies in the city, the only way this could be possible is if the virus was airborne. Because because these are shambling zombies. They're very much George Romero zombies. There is no way that many people could become affected that quickly.
I guess. I'm not really sure. I know that what was it? Some report got released where like virology, however you pronounce that, virology. Basically they based it on that, like how fast the virus would spread. So like somewhere like New York within 24 hours would be completely overrun. Just because of the population. Like it's just everybody crammed in.
Yeah, but sorry, I pressed the wrong button. But I was thinking with a zombie apocalypse, it requires you to get bitten or scratched, and that's a hell of a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? If you only start with one zombie, which is just a shambling idiot like these are, I just can't see how that many people get affected that quickly. I think it'd be quite easily to contain it.
I don't know. Because, like...
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Yeah, Radar. We're starting over because we're doing the Dreamcast version this time versus the PC. So we're starting from scratch.
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here!
No! I'm not going anywhere! I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
And there was another thing, wasn't there?
Told you! I'm not leaving! Never!
Okay. Yeah, Raider, you probably missed my little speech at the start. Basically, if you go watch the YouTube video I put up of the first part of this, you'll see that it's just not smooth. It's just really stuttery and really odd, and I just don't like it. So this one streams perfectly, records perfectly. So I spoke to Swifty earlier on and said, do you mind if we just start again? And you were fine with that, so here we are doing it again.
Yep.
Okay, so is there anything underneath this platform? I can't remember.
There's a first aid if you
yes.
walk all the way down.
Oh. Hey, Mrs. Mum.
Hello.
Oh, something that Captain Megan found this out. There is an experimental setting on OBS for CCs.
Yeah, I've seen that. It came up, but like on my end, it was just like
Absolute
crazy
gibberish.
So
yeah.
So I turned it off.
Yeah. So apparently though, the more that we use it, the more it will recognise my voice. Apparently, I think that's what Lee said, and it's just one of those things. But like I said, it's an experimental option anyway, so it's don't think it's going to work. But I figured since it's there, I might as well turn it on.
Yeah,
and
can't hurt.
Hope with over time it'll get better. Okay, right. I remember. So over the week you said to me about you played the game again on easy, and there were certain things I should be able to get away with. What were they again?
Pretty much just blowing through your ammunition.
Yeah.
So I redid it. I started out with just the assault rifle, used all of that, swapped to shotgun, then swapped to grenade rounds, and basically wrote out the rest of the game with just a grenade launcher. And then I just used the Magnum at the end just for SMGs. But yeah, pretty easy. I will say acid rounds on Nemesis are the way to go.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we shall keep them when I come across them.
We'll have to make them.
Oh, we have to make them. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could you remind me again about the combinations with the gunpowder?
Okay, so if you just want handgun ammunition, which we don't really need, that's just A. A and B make C, which is what makes grenade rounds. So we're going to want A and B, and then another B, because those three combined make C plus B, which makes acid rounds.
Cool.
So, and you can read those books if you want them in your file.
Oh,
so
that's right. Yep. Sorry, I totally forgot about that.
No, I mean, you're good.
Grab them books again.
But yeah, I didn't even have to use the handgun.
Alright, so I don't need the handgun, just shotgun then.
Yeah. Actually, you'd probably be fine with just the assault rifle and then the assault rifle clip. And then when you start getting low, then you can swap over to the shotgun.
Okay.
And like, I killed everything, so you're fine.
So just take one for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and... Oh, okay, so...
Or you can take both, it doesn't matter, honestly, because when you read those books, they'll be out of your inventory, so... It just depends. Whatever you want to do.
It's alright, know me, I'm rather gung-ho, so we'll, so yeah, I don't need to read this, because you've just told me everything that's in here, isn't it?
Yeah, you can just hit, well, for me, triangle will take you back out without you having to go through it and hit exit.
Okay. No, the buttons are a bit weird on the Dreamcast version. They seem to be in a different order.
No, I don't know. I've never played a Dreamcast.
No, I mean, I've only ever emulated Dreamcast. So, triangle. No, triangle doesn't do anything, so let's try circle. No? Out. Ah, there we go. So it's, well, on a Xbox 360 pad, it's A. A seems to be back, and X seems to be do everything. Whereas on a PlayStation pad, it would be X would be the bottom button.
Yep.
And then square would be. Oh no.
Left.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Triangle's top. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to confuse myself too much. Right. Cool. So I suppose I better save it as well, eh? You don't want to see this section again. And I played up to this point just prior, just to test the saving to make sure it does save, because the last thing you want to do is play this and then realise that the save function doesn't work. So that's why there's a warehouse save there, but we'll just overwrite that.
It's all good.
And we're good. Right, let's dump off the equipment. Okay, right, so I need that key, one use key. No CC option? I thought it was on.
It is if you turn it on, but I'm gonna see how to do it on mobile just in case.
Okay.
Once the ad plays.
Yeah. Advert for, is it Overlord? I saw that, the advert for that today. That movie looks awful.
Is it based off the anime?
No, I don't. I think it's more based off Nazi zombies from Call of Duty.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Right, so yes, you might notice there's now a pause between shots, but that pause is there on the PlayStation version as well. It's not there on the PC
Oh,
version.
yeah.
Will you discard it? I shall. Right, let's go.
I'm not sure how to turn CCs on for mobile, if that's even an option for mobile.
I don't know. I know it's definitely working on the desktop version because I haven't turned it off. Just thought I'd leave it there. Right, over here. This time I won't get jump scared by Brandon? No. What the hell's his name?
Brad?
Brad, that's it. It's close.
Yes.
Fucking die.
My dad was the same way, Radar. Like, he was like, you'll never know when it comes in handy. And I'm like, it says you'll never use it again. So, yeah.
He would never discard. He would never discard keys. No way. I mean,
Until
I
after
don't. Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say after he played it, like.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why they even give you the option. To be
I
honest.
don't know.
You know, if it's discardable, then just discard it. You know, why give me the option to discard it? Is it just like a beginner's trap or something?
It might be, because your inventory is limited, so then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I'll keep it just in case. And then it's like, haha, now you can't take this healing item that you'll need in 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, your dad used to play Resident Evil. That's awesome, Radar. This way, yeah, I need these healing items. You never know, son.
But I
Daddy?
think it's funny, like, my dad came, like, he played Tomb Raider first, and then coming off of that, went into Resident Evil. So, well, at least in Tomb Raider, like, you use something, it's used.
Yes.
And this one, you know, you use it, and then eventually you can discard it. So I guess maybe he thought it would come back up. I don't know. Radar, we may have the same dad. I'm just kidding.
He also completed. So Senior Radar has played all of the games that I'm playing now. That's awesome. The only game my dad ever played with me was Golden Axe on the Mega Drive. Which ain't a bad thing. I mean, that's an awesome game. Oh, back up, buddy. I said. Yeah, come on. You know, so you think I can't speak. Apologies, I've got a bit of a cold tonight, guys. But you'd think at this juncture, is the word I was going for, Jill would always aim for the head.
Yeah.
You know, she's not like new to this. I always come down here and this door's always locked. I always do it. Sorry. Actually,
Yep.
though, since I'm down here, has this got any bar jack? That's it. Okay. So, in terms of Resident Evil news, we've had information about the deluxe edition for Resident Evil 2.
Yep.
And some of the unlockable costumes.
Yeah, I think they get 2 apiece, 3 apiece. No, they get the Nora set. Claire gets the Eliza Walker.
Eliza
However you pronounce
Walker,
that.
yeah, from the Resident Evil 2. Well, Resident Evil 1.5 or Resident Evil 2 beta or something.
I think it's 1.5.
Yeah, I know it's actually playable. You can download that beta and play it on your PlayStation emulator if you want. A group of coders, don't ask me how, somehow got hold of it and managed
The
to.
map is behind you before you keep going.
And somehow pieced it together. Sorry, where is the map?
So you go down when the camera angle changes, you'll see it up on the wall. And then you can go up the fire escape if you want 2 more green herbs.
That's right.
But I'm not surprised. I mean, people have like hacked code for Silent Hill and found stuff in that they didn't use.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you've seen the video of the unused monsters from Silent Hill 1. I take it. Yeah, some of those monsters look really cool. But yeah, so the Eliza Walker skin, and the ones that really interest me are the Noir skins. You know, where basically Leon looks like Matey Boy from Evil Within.
Yeah, that's Sebastian's outfit straight up.
Yeah.
Which Shinji, oh my gosh, Mikami, is that his name?
Yes.
Anyways, he did the Evil Within, so I mean, makes sense.
And he did Resident Evil 4, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
It might not be Mikami. I know it's Shinji something.
It is Shinji Mikami. I know that name for sure. I swear he was the director of RE4 and then he was the director of Evil Within 1. Hello, where the hell did you come from?
Oh, he's the guy they were munching on.
Oh, right.
So Mikami did Resident Evil, Dino Crisis, RE4, God Hand.
That's it, God Hand, yeah. Good old God Hand, can't forget God Hand. And Claire's noir outfit just looks like just a shirt, tie, and a fedora.
Yeah. I wonder if you pick their outfits, if Ada's and Sherry's change.
Well, I mean, Ada's already noir, isn't she, if you think about it?
Yeah.
Where's he going? Excuse me. Okay, fair enough. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I guess you can. Alright, cool. Did you say Sherry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure. Because, like, we were just doing Silent Hill 4 on the weekend, and I've been using the alternate costumes for that, but you only get to select Eileen, and then that just immediately puts Cynthia in her alternate costume. You don't actually select it for Cynthia, so you can't just have up like Eileen in the nurse outfit and Cynthia normal. They both do either or.
Yeah. I think the RE remake does that. When you change Chris's, Rebecca's outfit's different, but you don't get to pick her outfit.
Right. So you said I don't actually have to shoot this guy? Brad will do it himself, will he?
Yeah, you don't have to
Okay.
waste your bullets on him.
Okay.
You can pick up that picture if you want, just to pick it up. You can actually run past him, grab the lighter. I've done it.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
No, it's our last escape, Brad. Okay. See you later, Mrs. Mum. Right, so lighter. Oh shit. I suppose I better combine those herbs, didn't I?
Probably would save space.
Yeah. And lighter. I will take the lighter and then combine the fluid with the lighter. So I keep. I'll get the buttons down eventually. Don't worry. And then there is the picture, right?
Which it'll go straight to your file, so it shouldn't take up any room.
It's the Scissorman Tower postcard. The following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot. St. Michael Clock Tower. Okay. Cool. And there was something behind this desk. Desk bar. What was it again?
Handgun bullets, but you don't need them.
Okay. Oh, and I checked Biohazard. Their heads definitely don't turn to look at stuff in Biohazard.
Okay.
But I
So they
didn't.
must have introduced it in this one?
Well, I don't know. I didn't check RE2, but I don't remember Claire looking at things. Am I going out the way I came in?
Yeah, there's no point in doubling back through the front door, because that just takes you right back out to where all the zombies were.
Oh, that was Bar Jack, wasn't it? Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I can't use that because I need Le Crank.
Yeah, we'll have to get that and come all the way back.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too terrible because you get 3 different sets of grenade rounds, so it's worth it.
Oh, right. Okay. What was it again? Was it left or right? It was left, wasn't it?
Right, down the low clearance. That one. Because if you come towards the camera, it takes you right back to kind of close to where you start the game.
Oh,
so
okay. So what else comes with Deluxe Edition then? Because all I saw was costume.
the soundtrack. You can actually play the original soundtrack versus the new soundtrack.
And do we know what the new soundtrack sounds like?
Personally, no. I don't know
Okay.
if they released anything.
Oh right, now there was something odd about this section in the PC version, right? The sequence was different or something?
For me, it was, but I think what happened is I came in here, examined the fence.
See, they've already come down. Look.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah, with the Dreamcast, you had to walk all the way to the door.
They were the PlayStation.
Yeah, and the PlayStation's like this one, I think.
Yeah, because the PC I was able to walk up to the fence. Just then I couldn't even see the fence. They
Yeah.
just immediately piled in, control bundle style. And there we go. Huh. So yeah, so that was different from the PC version. I didn't even get to see the fence that time.
And if you walk straight down to that first dead cop guy, you can pick up photo A.
Oh, she's grabbed the red herb. No, leave it there. Maybe it's this dead cop guy. Ah, there we go. Photo A. The policemen are pressing forward. So that cop took that picture and then wrote that caption.
Sure. I don't know.
It's dated September 27th. Am I making a scrapbook or something?
If you get all the files and you get them in order, I don't know if it's a replay game because I accidentally got them out of order. Instruction book A turns into Jill's diary, so then you can read like what's been happening with her. So.
Okay. Right, and that does that. And in we go. Okay, I've got dogs, haven't I?
If this is the fire area, yeah, 2.
And down. Yeah, same lighting effect. Though I think on the PC version it was only on the sides of her body, not the entire body. I can't remember them. But yeah.
No clue.
Yeah. Essentially it's pretty much the same. I mean I ran the PlayStation 1 version to see, and the only difference was because EPSXE can use OpenGL drivers. Jill's model was more, shall we say, solid, but it didn't prevent the kind of wobbly texture thing, which doesn't look as bad when she's in pixel form because it kind of all blends together. But when it's really sharp polygons, you can really tell that it's wobbling.
Yeah.
So this version looks better. Is it it's the door first, right?
Yeah, it's a save room.
Okay, cool.
And there should be some gunpowder.
Is it raining in the Windy City, is it?
That's what it sounds like, which I'm not surprised.
Is it generally worse the weather that side of the...
It's further north, so like they're gonna get hit with a lot more wintry type weather this time of year.
Okay.
I don't know, we visited Chicago back in... maybe it was September when we visited, I can't remember. And it was cold as all get out. Like, ugh, terrible.
In September?
Yeah, it was cold. But I mean, like, it's literally windy. Like, it's just cold wind.
Well, I'd always assume it'd be windy since
Windy.
I've only ever known of it as the Windy City. I guess that's why it's called the Windy City.
Yeah.
What else can I dump? Can I dump the lighter or do I need it?
Oh,
I don't need that, do I? I've been carrying that around.
Yeah, you can get rid of the lighter, you can get rid of the reloading tool, you could probably go ahead and pick up the extra assault rifle ammunition if you wanted, just to have it.
Okay. So it gives me...
because we won't need the lighter until way later at the cemetery.
Oh, okay, that gives me that gives me 4 slots. When I say floor slots, then does that mean...
If you wanted to, you could probably put your shotgun away, because I don't think you'll need it anytime soon.
Okay. Oh, I want to save, sorry. Okay.
But yeah, this part here, like just kind of getting all of this situated so you can get on the train, is the longest part of the game.
Yeah.
At least I find it to be the longest part.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible too, but when we went, it was very windy. Like, I thought people would just kind of were blowing that out of proportion.
Because the breasts were notorious for blowing hot air. What, during the kind of the time of the gang, because they were bad for gangsters, right? The mafia
Oh, yeah.
was Chicago was notorious.
Chicago
wasn't
and New York. Yep.
it? Right.
They got good pizza though.
So that's actually a real thing, is it?
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's the whole reason we went to Chicago. It's like 11:30 at night by the time we got there.
It's a long way for pizza.
Oh, it was worth it.
What, from not from Alabama?
Oh.
Oh,
No, it was from basically St. Louis,
okay.
Illinois, which was like 3 hours, I think.
So you weren't thinking Burger Kong, you were thinking Chicago pizza.
Yep. I can't remember the place we went to, but it was pretty good. Yeah.
Is up or down? I can't remember.
Up, down's locked. We need the lockpick.
Oh,
because Jill's
that
master
ain't.
of the lockpick.
You see that picture on the floor of wanted people? That ain't Billy Cohen, is it? Would that? Well, I'd be in the wrong place, wrong timeline, wouldn't I?
Well, technically, it would be after. This happens after he escapes.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
And he would still technically be a wanted man, right?
I don't know because I think didn't Rebecca report him dead because she turned in his dog tags?
I don't know. That's another Resident Evil game I've not finished.
0.
Yeah.
That was fun. It's definitely way different. Like especially if you come off on one of these.
Well, you can drop items anywhere, which I think is a
Yes.
definite benefit.
It is until you drop some. You're like, oh, I won't need this, and you just.
Well, yeah, and then you've got to run all the way back down the train to get it. And are there no boxes at all, or is it just there are boxes, but you've always got the option to just discard shit wherever you like?
I think that's the case. I had spent a long time since I've played it.
Okay,
I just know it's really tough.
yeah, I've got it for the GameCube. Well, for the Wii. I bought it for my Wii because obviously Wii's are GameCubes. So this is wait till it's red, run to. I want to call him Brandon again, but I know it's not his name.
It's Brad.
Yeah, and grab his pass, and this time don't run back out the gate, run to the door, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. See, I'm learning.
Jill!
Brad!
We've got to... Jill! Help!
Oh, you bastard. Oh, no way! He deck maneuvered me. Get up, Jill. Oh, that was like don't deck maneuver. He totally wiped me out.
Well, at least he didn't scoop you up on the ground. That sucks. And then it's just like this vicious cycle of him picking you up, choking you out, and yeah.
So it's just like a bloody WWE match.
Yeah.
Where you're the scrub and he's the Undertaker. Okay, well, to be fair though, it hasn't really affected my health, so.
Well, we're also on easy.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course we are. I was expecting that to do a little damage though, but that's cool. Okay, so you'll have to remind me what we're doing now. I've totally forgotten.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and examine the wallet you picked up off of Brad, you'll get the STARS card, and then you can just examine the computer.
Sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
keep pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. And then the computer, which is up here. And there's bullets I don't need. A typewriter I can't use. Which I think is really odd. But yeah. Oh, there's something there. Is that something pick upable? That's the map.
The map is on the left,
Yeah.
and then you don't need the handgun bullets.
No. Cool. And then... yes. Notice the STARS personnel. Due to the emergency, the key to the STARS office has been moved to the evidence room. Today's password for the safe is 0513. Is that the same passcode we got last time?
No, it was like 0131 or something.
Yeah, so that's different. So I'm going to write it down, just to err on the side of caution. 0513. And that's it.
Yep.
Yep, okay, cool. Right, so then there's only one door that's usable, right?
Yeah. Just that one straight across from you, pretty much.
So, you know, we were talking about one thing we mentioned last time, I want to mention again, because I'm going to delete the last video off YouTube anyway, is that this is running parallel to the events in RE2.
Yes.
So,
some of it is, yeah.
Wouldn't this ladder be down?
You would think, but Jill could have gotten here before Leon and Claire did.
So...
Because I'm not sure when they... Because this is the 28th, and if they got here the 29th, then...
okay. Because I was always wondering why they never run into Nemesis as well. Obviously, because this game was made afterwards, but, you know, just talking about in terms of timeline and that. And, of course, the other thing we mentioned was it would be cool if they put Jill into the RE2 remake.
Yeah, because she technically is in Raccoon City.
Yeah. Rather than them making... Though, obviously, I'm sure it would piss a lot of fans off, because you know what people are like.
Oh, yeah.
That rather than make an RE3 remake, just make an RE2 remake DLC patch. But then, how much of what happens in RE3 would be already made in RE2? If that made sense.
It depends, because, I mean, they've changed it, so it really depends on how that one plays. But at least the police precinct, and that's it. I think that's pretty much it. Because Jill goes into a different part of the city, they go down in the sewers, and then come out in, like, the labs and stuff, and then go even further down in the city. Or, yeah, I think that's how that works.
Okay.
And, like, Jill ends up in the city, at the clock tower, and then eventually at the labs at the dead factory, which is on the outskirts of town.
Okay, so they would have to create a lot more models then, a lot more locations. Yeah. So that probably would
I would think, yeah.
That would probably be a bit much for a DLC. It's not just literally making Jill's model and just inserting her. See, that was different. If you remember on the PC version, one of those corpses was lying down on the left there. And I only had to fight 3, whereas that time I had to fight all 4.
I don't know. Because I feel like in the PlayStation it's been on the floor before.
Okay, do you think it's RNG then? And is that...
Could be, there's a lot of that in here.
Is that Marvin?
Yep. Bernal? However you pronounce it. Yeah.
So yeah, that ladder should be down then, because if he's already dead, that means Leon / Claire has already been in here and, you know, had the conversation with him. He gives them something, I can't remember what it is, and then they piss off. And then when you come back, he's a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that they're running around they're running around the police station right now.
Yes. So maybe that's it. They're here, they haven't lowered the ladder yet, and Jill just happens to miss them.
Yeah. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. He appears to be holding something in his hand. Marvin's report. Report, September 24th. There are reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available officers at this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Brannan. So this report was so important to him that he was holding on to it while being eaten by zombies.
It's the last one he did.
So I gotta do my paperwork before I turn. I gotta get that bonus. Report, September 26th. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 AM, where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Yeah, but why did he have the gem?
I don't know. Looters?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's the States. People are gonna loot.
So much for your fellow man. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. We was forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin. And we need this gem, don't we?
Yeah, we need two. So one of them's in the evidence room, and then depending on which route you take, one's either at the restaurant or one is at the newspaper office. The route I take, it's always the newspaper office, just because Nemesis is a lot easier, in my opinion, at the restaurant versus the newspaper office. So.
Cool. Okay. Do I need the take it there shotgun rounds?
I would, just because it's always nice to have more.
Yeah. I say rounds, shells. Mrs. Mum is back. What's she saying about the CC? Sorry.
Oh, she just said that I'm on the laptop and the CC is not too bad. And I was like, I hope they make sense.
Yeah, good knows what story she's getting. So remember when me and Captain were playing around with first, and it was just literally, you know, the musings of a madman. You know? But hey, at least the options there, right? So drawers with red lights. Yes.
Yeah. And then you'll have to circle around to get the stars key in the one that's got the code.
Okay. These documents anything of interest? Apparently not. Oh, here we go. It's locked with a number-based lock. 0
513.
Yeah. 5 1 And is that like, if I got it wrong, can I just try again, or is there only so many times I can do it?
No, you just, I mean, if you wanted to, you don't even have to use the stars key or stars card. You can just sit here and go through all the different ones. But yeah, this isn't like, I can't think of any games that would punish you like that, but this one doesn't have
in recent games we're playing, Strange Brigade punishes you. There are certain puzzle doors and you get 3 goes, and if you piss it up, then you basically have to reload the level.
Gotcha. No, as far as I know, I don't think RE games do that.
Yeah, and like I said last time, that she kind of looked like the model of the mayor's daughter.
Yeah.
You know, and to think, taxidermy used to be my hobby. He's not going to say that in the remake, is he?
I don't know. It'd be awesome if they kept it in.
I've got a horrible feeling that some of the, because a lot of the cool lines were removed from RE1 remake. You know, there were nods to them, you know, like the sandwich line, but some of the super cool ones were obviously changed. Door or corridor?
You don't have to worry about that door since we already used the stars card. That's where you would go to get Jill's, but since we use Brad's, that is completely obsolete. So basically you're going to come forward and then you're going to want to go down that little corridor. There may be a zombie down there. Yeah, I can see him from here.
Yeah.
And there's a save room in there.
Okay, cool. You know some Spanish, do you?
Very little, but
we've had this conversation before, yes.
Yeah. Well, she asked Radar, she asked, ¿Cómo estás? And he was like, sí. I'm Sorry, Rita, that was just it made me laugh really hard inside. How are you? Yes. Oh man.
Mrs. Mum's talking German now.
No German except for 9.
Mein Mann, wie geht es dir? Wie geht's, I believe, is the answer that she's looking for.
Sure.
Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. Right. Do I need to pocket anything at the moment?
If you want to, you can go ahead and get rid of the jewel, because you won't need that.
What about the card?
And you can get rid of the card. I forgot that was even there. And then you can also put the shotgun shells with the rest of the shotgun shells.
Oh shit. Well, sorry, I'll pull them out and combine them later. Okay. Oh, I want to save, don't I?
It probably wouldn't hurt, because when you do the stars room and come back down, Nemesis is going to pop out that window.
Yeah. Spending more time fumbling around with the controls than anything else. Right, okay. There's no need to go into the developing room, is there?
No, not in this one. What does that even mean? You guys, I don't speak German.
Darf ich meine Jacke wissen bitte? Damn it.
Seems awful long for that word. No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah. Ich kann mit dem Hund no, he's fucking lost me, I'll tell you. I know bitter means please. And minor is mine. He's asking for something.
I don't know.
You're going to open your jacket.
That's funny. Yeah, the only German I know comes from Rammstein songs.
I thought you were going to say Die Hard then for a minute.
No.
Right, okay, so let's bounce.
Radar, no offense, but why would you need to ask somebody else if you can take your jacket off?
Well, it's because it's some of the stupid things you get taught. You'll need to know this phrase. It's like, when am I ever going to need to know this phrase?
Funny.
Excuse me, can you tell me the way to the bathroom?
Yeah, that's important.
Right, so we're going up the stairs. I've got a fat man, haven't I, or something? I can't remember now.
Yes. I don't know. Yeah. There should be at least one fat guy, maybe 3 other zombies.
Oh, straight away, fat man. Okay, fat man's dead. Yeah, see, like I said, it's either RNG or just different placement. But last time it was the 2 zombies, then the fat man.
Yeah, I think it is RNG because later on in the clock tower you can either get those weird chimeras in a hallway or you can get spiders.
Okay. Oh wow, I've got more zombies. There's even more zombies this time.
Okay, yeah. It varies between 4 and 5 in this hall, I think.
Okay. Just gone through my first clip as well.
Yeah, yes, yeah. You got plenty of ammo.
Alright, so it's not this door, is it? It's the next door.
Yeah, this one's boarded up.
Oh,
Which this one's technically blocked in RE2 as well.
You come through it though, don't you?
I don't know. I think you just come around the side and you can pick up some handgun ammo or an herb on that side.
Okay.
Can't remember.
The last time I didn't check, there's something at the end of this corridor, isn't there?
2 red herbs. You really don't have to pick them up if you don't want to.
Alright.
Because you can get a first aid spray in this room behind Rebecca's desk, and the cardboard boxes over by the bookshelf.
Yeah. I no longer need this key. Will I discard it? I don't know, Raider. What's your dad reckon? Okay, so first off, it should be the grenade launcher in here, right?
Yeah. If not, if it's the Magnum for some crazy reason, we get the grenade launcher.
Oh, it's the Magnum. Boo.
Oh, that's all right. I know where to pick up the grenade launcher.
Okay, cool. We don't need this Magnum, do we?
I don't know. Do you have one already?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you don't need it.
Oh, that's gutting. Last time it was a grenade launcher. RNG. RNG's not been my friend this time.
No. No.
Okay, Jill can't send any messages.
No, that'll happen when you leave. An incoming message will
Alright, yeah.
come in.
Okay, got the first aid spray. There's some flavour text, isn't there? It's the desk of Rebecca, a rookie member of STARS. Is she still a rookie at this point? She was a rookie in RE0, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it all happens in the same summer, so...
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose she still is a rookie. But seriously, after surviving that, would you still refer to her as the rookie?
At this point, it's just a nickname. Just like Wesker's, the traitor.
Well, yeah. Take the lockpick.
Yep. Whole reason we came in here. And then there's a fax in the fax machine.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, that's what people do these days.
It's the desk of Chris, a STARS team member. Its disorganisation probably reflects the owner's personality. Sick burn.
And you can see his jacket. It looks like Claire's jacket.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So they had matching jackets.
Yep.
Not anymore
Pretty
though,
much.
because she hasn't. Oh no, she has got that on the back of his jacket.
Yeah,
but
it's just not as
pronounced.
yeah. It's more, what's that called? I can't think of the
It's-
word. I mean, it's sewn on there, but it's just not like patched or whatever.
Yeah, it's more like it's actually part of the design rather than an actual fastened on sort of.
Yeah,
patch,
exactly.
Oh shit! No, I don't want the bullets. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, you can't get rid of those now.
I've taken to the box. Fuck. I was trying to get the flavour text. It's the desk of Barry, a STARS team member. A pair of replica guns are on the desk. Okay. A picture of the STARS team members. There they are. And we did this last time, but we'll do it again. Who are these people?
Some of them I can't remember.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start from the far right back row. That's Chris, Barry, Wesker, Brad, Kenneth, Forrest. Don't know the bald guy. Back to the bottom row from the left. Not sure who he is. Enrico, Chris, Jill, Joseph.
Yeah. So that's the guy with the mortar. And that's what I was saying. The guy on the far left he looks like a guy out of Burn Notice. When you're
Which Rebecca's not in here, so I don't know how old this picture is. So maybe Rebecca replaced
yeah.
one of those guys.
Well, I don't know. I've heard when other people have been playing that apparently the guy with the mortar, he was replaced in a later version or a later game. When this picture come up, he's not in it anymore.
Huh, okay.
But I don't know what game they're referring to. So because this is obviously the last of this shall we say generation of Resident Evil games.
Yeah, because after this it's all PS2 games.
Well, yeah, and they, completely different style of game as well.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's the desk of Wesker, Captain of STARS. And I'm still surprised she hasn't got nothing to say.
Yeah, no.
There isn't anything useful on this shelf. So I thought she'd spit or take a shit on the desk or something, There are various trophies. One of them reads Marksman Contest winner Chris Redfield. He's the marksman, which is why he starts with a knife. And I need the fax now, is it? Or fax when I track the door? Oh no, fax now.
Yeah, you can do the fax now when you go to leave.
Sorry, I'm thinking of RE2. That's when the fax comes in. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, fax from Kendo Gun Shop. To the boys of STARS. That's sexist. I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalised the new handgun for official use. It is the M92F STARS Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. It's the most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Joe said, if you miss the target with this, You should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. Sick burn. The goods will be delivered along with their proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what kind of excellent parts are used for the M92F. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert Kendo, Kendo Gun Shop. Is that the gun shop that you find at the beginning of RE2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's dead.
Yeah. He's like, hold up there. What is it, darling? Or sweetheart? I can't remember.
Something like that, yeah.
And you're just like, okay.
Yeah, and then he just immediately gets killed. Right, so we need a bounce and then the radio goes off, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
What are you guys talking about in chat? I glance over trying to keep up and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to keep playing the game. Okay, so out the way I came, and I'm gonna get Matey Boy trying to check if I'm interested in talking about our Lord and Saviour Nemesis, right?
Pretty much. You can... I would just avoid him. Go ahead and just run down the hall and basically go back the way you came into the police station, because if you go in the save room and then come out, he's just gonna be right there.
Go into the PlayStation?
Police station. Like, into the main hall, and then leave.
Sorry, I thought you said PlayStation, not police station. Sorry.
I probably just said it really slurred together, so that's fair.
So I'm leaving the police station, aren't I?
Yeah, we are completely finished here.
So I suppose that's kind of why we don't bump into Matey Leon and Claire, because we're literally in out.
Oh yeah, we basically just came for the lockpick.
Damn it! Yeah. Oh, I am gonna die because I've got little to no control. God, that was awful. He's proper kicking the hell out of me. Wait.
It happens.
Get out. There we go.
There's some green herbs to the left of the door if you want to eat those.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Get back in there, Jill.
Because I don't think he comes out in this place, in the main hall.
A lot of hot air in chat. Is chat the Windy City now, is it, Raider? Oh yeah, bear herbs. Cool. Right, we'll take two, mix them together, and I'll be super healed. Because we're never coming back to the police station, are we?
Not unless you just want to. Well, we will come back, but basically it's just to get out of a nemesis chase, and then we'll just leave. Like, it'll trigger, we'll get it untriggered, and then we'll leave and not have to worry about it.
Alright, well I'll leave that one there then, just in case I need it on the way back.
He does in hard mode radar, but since we're playing easy, we don't have to... We've got all the special items he drops, so no worries.
So I don't need to fight him at all, ever?
Not unless you just feel like it. I wouldn't.
Considering that he just pummeled the hell out of me and all I was trying to do was run away from him, it was probably not the best of ideas.
We're forced to fight him twice.
Are
Other than that, well, 3 times technically.
Please tell me
but...
there's save states before that.
Yeah, yeah. It's not just gonna be like, hey, here's a mini boss fight. Yeah, definitely get save rooms beforehand, and I know where they're all at, so okay. I'm not gonna be like, hey, haha, you should just run straight in there.
Haha, you died. I'm gonna watch you play it again.
So.
Okay.
There are liquors in this version. Which it'll be a while before we run into those. Those are more of a pain in the butt than the Nemesis, I would probably say.
What happened to the water?
Don't know. It's always off.
Oh, okay. I want to see you. Go into the water. Right, so straight down this time?
Yeah. Into that locked door at the very bottom.
Oh wow, is that... That's not Claire's bike, is it? I mean, it's right...
I don't know, because she
style.
pulls in at the diner.
Oh yeah.
But they could have just reused assets, too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, explosive barrel. Oh,
Yes.
that got me
Here,
again.
so-
I totally forgot about it.
So if you examine that guy's body, you'll have to pick up the handgun rounds. But
Oh.
he's got the Merc's diary or something. I don't know, but
Yeah, Mercenary's Diary.
Yeah.
September 1st. Following 6 months of intensive training, my body is a temple. My body's edge has returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my That's a real... I don't get it. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with no reason given. Who ordered your execution?
some country. Basically, I think this just goes to show that Umbrella is recruiting people basically on death row. So it's like, hey, join us. It's definitely a better option.
Right, I
And then
see.
just throwing them into these kind of situations. Like,
Yeah.
no life lost.
Yeah, unwinnable situations. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. September 15th. I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. It looks like my UBCS unit's been called into action. So that's Umbrella...
Biohazard containment, I think.
Security? Soldier?
Yeah, it might be that.
Umbrella maintains its own paramilitary unit to counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. In addition...
Biohazard countermeasure service.
Okay. In addition, they have Nightmen who specialise in handling problems caused by illegal products. I'm currently a member of the latter. September 28th. Dawn's here, but we're still slogging through this nightmare. There are no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets, feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death Row was a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself, in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. Well, if you blew your brains out, then no. Well, on the standard idea of a zombie, he's not coming back if he's got no brain.
That's true.
And also, last time I mentioned that I thought that was the coward's way out, but you said maybe not, and I'm actually thinking about it now. I'm more inclined to agree with you. That in this kind of a situation, maybe that's not really the coward's way out. The choice is being eaten alive or shoot yourself.
Yeah, I'm not going out that way.
Yeah, I think shoot yourself is probably the better way to go. Up or down? I think it was
We gotta go down, because if you go
down, yeah.
up, we need the wrench to get that water hose and go all the way back and put that fire out. But we're not there yet, so down it is.
Well, they sell cool pizza in Raccoon City. Might not be as good as Chicago pizza. Certainly thick crust though.
Kind of looks like a pie.
Yeah,
Like
I was
a
thinking
literal
that.
pie.
Yeah, it does look more like a pizza pie than a pizza. And then I've no idea what that thing is next to it. It looks like a cow with a steak in front of it. And then I'm not entirely sure who the half-naked chick is.
No clue. And then there's some kind of boxing thing in the back.
Yeah. And who's the really solemn, downtrodden guy next to the cool pizza? It's just like a really depressed guy on a yellow background. And it's like, I really wanted cool pizza, but it's not cool enough. And I guess you've not got anything to say about nothing to say about anything, Jill? No, just the blue herbs, because I guess something poisonous is coming up.
Those chimeras, like the one you saw crawl out the window, so eventually we'll have to double back this way, and if they latch onto you, they can poison you.
Wonderful, and you know damn well they're going to latch onto me.
If you're quick enough, when we double back this way, you just run straight, and then as soon as you come around that corner to do the auto aim at the barrel and shoot it, and we'll get rid of both of them.
Okay.
Dogs, I think, in this area.
Yep. And they're dead. Oh yeah, and it's like, how the hell did that bus mount that 2 cars? And I'm also thinking, that guy hanging out the window, he's not the driver, right? He's a passenger, because the driver would be on the other side.
Exactly.
So maybe he was a zombie, which is why the driver mounted the cars.
I mean, it's possible. I have no idea.
Because
There's always like these kind of wrecks.
Yeah, because I suppose a guy could have got bitten and then got on the bus and then turned on the bus, I suppose. I was just thinking it would take a lot of really dumb people to get bitten so easily by what are literally just shambling corpses. You know, it would make, because me and Captain were talking about this, the idea of like having almost like a hierarchy of like zombie over time. So like your first phase zombies have still got all their motor functions, so they can run, they can chase you down, you know, like your 28 day zombies. Sorry,
Yeah.
28 days later zombies. But then as time progresses, the virus starts to take more hold and the body becomes more and more corrupted. So then, you know, some then mutate into like fucking tyrants, etc. Whereas others just turn into your shambling corpses. So if the T virus was more like that, I can understand that taking over a city, you know, almost instantaneously without needing to be airborne.
Yeah.
Will you take gunpowder? Yes.
Yes. Definitely.
He was apparently bitten in the neck until he died. I don't think that's grammatically correct. What they're going for is that someone kept biting him on the neck until he died, whereas I think they're saying that he died from a neck wound.
Pretty much. There's a lot of these, like when you go into the hospital as Carlos, if you examine the doctor, which is a lot creepier with the way they translated it, but it says that something ate his neck from the inside out.
Okay.
I'm just like, what? Am I gonna run into that? I don't want to run into that. But yeah, I think they just meant like his neck got eaten because he's just, you know, bled out everywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot scarier. But you never run into that, so. There's dogs in here.
Yeah. Just trying to deal with them now. Okay. Right, I need the cable from the car, right?
Yep.
Seems to be charging the battery. Not anymore, it's not. It's my cable now. Oh, and I started the PlayStation version, and though I had the other costume, she still started with this gun. And you were saying that you started with an AK.
Yeah, which I think it's just because, like, AR is an assault rifle. AK
right. I see.
47 is an assault rifle,
Yeah,
but it's specific.
So it's the Kalashnikov. I know that. That's probably one of the only guns I really do know. Just because I love the name of it.
But yeah, basically, I just put a specific name on that, but
Oh,
they're
right,
both
so
assault
I
rifles.
wasn't sure if it was my version of that. I'm no dog lover. I am a dog lover if that dog's not trying to chew off my face. Then it's, you know, survival of the fittest, I'm afraid. Right, I can dump off these bullets, can't I, for starters? And dump off that. Do I need the cable?
No, not now.
Okay. Let's do that. Put that there. Right. Oh, I might as well save it while I'm here. How are we doing for time?
We still got about 16, 17 minutes.
Alright, so we are here a hell of a lot quicker than we were last time then, so we will we'll press on to see what else is coming. Now I am obviously completely at a loss for what happens next. This is as far as I've ever gone.
More of the same.
Okay, right, let's go drop that off. So I take it this was the last of the Resident Evil games that used this save music? Because I can't remember what is there, if there is save music in RE4, 5, 6, 7. There is in 7, isn't there?
Yeah, there is in 7. 4's got the typewriter music, so
But
like when you go into the save screen, it changes. So kind of.
Okay.
5 doesn't, because it's just auto saves.
Yeah.
6, I don't remember.
No, I think it always saves like 5.
So I think 4 was the last one, and then 7 brought it back.
Okay, but this particular tune, this is the same tune that's in 1 and 2, right? I swear this is the same tune.
Don't remember, because I know, well, Remake has different music than this, so I'm not sure.
And RE0, is there a non-GameCube version, or was it always, you know, done in that style? Because I know it was supposed to originally be on the N64. So but the RE0 on the GameCube, that's the only RE0, right? Aside from the HD remake?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because it came out for the GameCube.
Yeah.
And then after that, it just got, like, I think maybe a Wii release? Did it get a Wii? No, that was 4.
Yeah, 4 got a proper Wii release. That was the first time I
Yeah.
actually ever played 4.
Okay, so Radar can confirm it's a different tune to 1 and 2, but it is similar to 2.
Okay, thank you, Radar.
So, fun fact, later on, there'll be a zombie that's going to pop out of that cop car door.
Okay.
And after he pops out, you can examine it, and you can pick up some grenade rounds.
Ah, lovely. Okay, well, those dogs come out of nowhere, but
Yeah, you don't have to worry about those. Next time we come back through, it'll be zombies.
Okay, cool.
I think the chimeras are going to be coming up. You can completely dodge. Like, it'll try to attack you. You can run around it and leave.
Well, in this where I am now.
Yep, you can pick up that map on the wall. You'll walk straight. A little cutscene will kind of happen where she examines the body. This chimera jumps out of nowhere. And then you can kill it or you can run around it.
Okay. Yeah, fuck you, Chimera. He's dead. Is there any more in here?
There'll be one more if you go away from the camera and up those stairs, but you don't have to. You can just walk towards the camera, or you can go ahead and kill it, whatever. I mean, we'll have to come back this way.
Sorry, I'll kill it later.
That's fair.
Do I need to examine that body?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what she'll say. She might say something bad.
Right, got me curious now. Oh, he's got gunpowder, so it's just as well, eh?
Hmm.
Is that the sort of thing you walk around with on a daily basis?
Of course.
His expression shows insane agony and pain. So, what's the difference between agony and insane agony? That's
I
what,
don't know.
that's what I want to know.
Apparently this is more painful.
See, this is regular agony. Ah! This is insane agony.
Big difference.
Okay, up or down? Keep feeling like in the labyrinth, which I'm asking that. Up or down? She chose down.
So, yeah, we want to go. Actually, come down. You'll see Carlos, and then we're gonna come back up.
Oh, let's go. Wait up, Carlos. You're my new love interest.
Because he runs off, you can walk over there. But we can't really do anything in this area yet, because of course it's a puzzle and we don't have all the pieces.
Oh,
so.
Is this the weird... Because clearly you'd have this in your city.
Yeah, of course. But I guess...
So,
yeah,
so odd.
Because we have to take the thing on the left, but we have to put a book in on the right, or else water pours out and like we can't get through and...
You must challenge our knowledge... Sorry, challenge. You must channel our knowledge to the future. For it shall always show us our greatest destiny. Raccoon City Mayor, Michael Warren. Do we ever get to meet this Michael Warren?
No.
Okay. Sorry, so
He's the
going...
one that funded STARS. We're gonna go back.
Oh, right, okay. I want to go into the theatre then. Oh, what's that on the... Biohazard 4. Sort of like, you know, patting yourself on the back before you've released your own game, isn't it? There'll definitely be a fourth one, guys.
And that's not even the one... Like, it's funny, because that's technically Devil May Cry.
Oh, is that what they were making at this time of releasing this one, was it?
Mm-hmm. And then they went in a different direction.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, well, we're not going to quit working on this, we're just going to rename it.
Was it, it wasn't Shinji Mikami that was on DMC then?
I don't know, it might have been. I think, yeah, he made the first one, and then Hideoka Kamiya, is that how you pronounce his name?
Yes.
Anyways,
Sounds
he
about
came in at the tail end of 2, tried to fix it up as best as he could, and then did 3 and 4, and then is working on 5.
Yeah. So the problem with 2 was it was just rushed, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the issue they had with 2. It's just sloppy, I think, and I don't know. It's just
Oh dear.
for a DMC game, it's not the best, but I still like it. I think it's fine. And
Well, people really
first-
hate it,
Oh yeah,
don't they?
but it first introduced like the wall run-ups. Like if it wasn't for 2, like 3, I don't think would have been as good as it was. So.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know.
absolutely. I mean, yeah, a bit of a misstep, but those mistakes can sometimes lead to something better.
Yeah.
Holy crap, how many bloody zombies are down here?
There's like 7. There's a lot. We'll clean it out. Eventually, they'll come back in. But it's better to clean them out, because eventually Nemesis will chase us down here.
God.
And it's just easy to clear it out.
Oh, there was a tiny bit of bespoke animation there, a bit of paper blue down the alleyway. Huh, that was nice. Totally unnecessary, but a nice little feature.
So you can actually go down the hallway, or alleyway there, and the first door on your right will be a save room.
Oh, is it time to call it close?
It's 9:56, so...
So yeah, might as well, eh?
Yep.
So we'll go in here then.
And there's also, I think, a crank in here.
Yep.
Which, this is a different crank. We'll use this somewhere else.
Ah, it's a rusted crank. Must be the
And
crank
there's
from
some-
RE1.
shotgun shells on the shelf.
Yep. Okay, right, let's dump off some stuff. So I don't need the crank now then.
No, you're fine.
Okay, right, let's dump the crank. And dump that. So can I put shotgun shells on top of shotgun shells then?
Yep, it'll just
yeah.
stack them.
Okay, and then... There we go. Right, cool. And, where is it? Where's it gone?
Also, what's nice about this one is you can change out your grenade rounds without having to spin them all in your gun.
Really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
That's very nice.
Yeah, that was a bit of a... I wouldn't say it wasn't an issue, but it was a shame you couldn't do it in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, at least we got a little bit further in this retry of part 1. Okay, cool. Well, we might as well call it to a close there, guys. So, as always, thank you, Swifty.
Yep.
For assisting me in my endeavours in Raccoon City. I'm really liking this one. Not that I didn't like the other ones, but you can see the kind of like the evolution. You know, you can see where they were finding their feet, and it's kind of a shame really that this was the last time they ever made a Resident Evil game in this style.
Yeah.
But I can understand why they changed it up. You know, I'm not sure if RE4 had been fixed camera angle like the Ghost beta that they made. You know, where you've got Leon walking around a haunted house.
Yeah,
that looked cool. It looked really cool. But I don't think it would have had the same impact that RE4 eventually had.
No, totally different game.
Yeah, I mean RE4 was a genre defining moment for video gaming. So many games basically aped it, didn't they?
Yeah.
After RE4. But I know they will never do it, but I would love for them to make another Resident Evil or Silent Hill. That's never going to happen, but you know, at least the guys that created this version, this genre of survival horror, I'd love them to make just another one with modern conventions, you know, modern graphics, you know, still have the fixed camera angles, but then it wouldn't need to be a rendered shot, it would be a fully 3D environment.
Yeah.
But still done in that fashion, and then give you the option to play it with 2D controls or to play it with tank controls, you know. Don't take away my tank controls, but don't force people to use it if they want to. You know?
Yeah.
I just would love to, even if it was just like a little indie game, just something that only lasts like 3 hours or something, that would only take a year's worth of development time. Or even say like a DLC for the remake of RE2, where it's just a campaign where it's done in the style of the original Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, that would be really neat.
You know, just something to homage the roots. Because I mean, these games are really old, but I don't feel like they're old to play.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know, but then I don't have a problem with tank controls. I never have had a problem with tank controls. I think tank controls are the best way to play this game. Sorry, these styles of games. You know, because I'm already having issues with Silent Hill 4 because obviously it's still mostly fixed camera but no tank controls.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly running in the wrong direction all the time. You know, I mean, I've run him into walls more often than I've ran him into where he's supposed to be going. Even AJ made comment, I said, you keep smacking him into walls. It's like, yeah, well, I want tank controls. And even with tank controls, I still run into walls, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, so that will bring tonight's episode, new part 1 of Resident Evil 3 to a close. We will be back, all being well, we'll be back on Friday. For part 2 of Swiftykeen plays for Zenithfilms Fatal Frame.
Yep.
And I will try to not talk absolute crap this time and try to focus more on the actual game, because I watched it back and I just go on such a weird tangent. Start talking about bloody Kelly LeBrock and Steven Seagal, you know. And then on Saturday, I'm not sure what I'm doing on Saturday. I did actually do part 2 of Gemini Rue last Saturday, and I was kind of bored playing it. I don't know. I think I've been spoilt with Kathy Rain. I think Kathy Rain really spoilt me, because that game was superb, and you know, and I think also because at the present time Saturday streams, I think everyone's a bit too busy for my Saturday streams these days, because there's rarely anybody there. And I think what made Kathy Rain really cool was because we had a big group of us there trying to work out what to do, and now currently it's just me. And I'm not the smartest I can't even say it. I'm not the smartest sharp tool in the shed.
That's a new one.
Hashtag I've got a cold. So yeah, I don't know. So possibly I'll do Gemini Rue, but I might jump over to Ash's 2063 and try to get that finished, because I think I've only got one part left to do for that. That's a total conversion of Doom 2, and it's superb. I've been playing it quite a bit. We've done 3 parts. I think every time I think, oh, this will be the end of it, it keeps going. So so there's that. And then so yes, I'm not sure about Saturday. It'll be something. And then Sunday will be part 2 of Silent Hill 4, and I will be joined by AJ as she tries to convert me into believing that Silent Hill 4 is the best Silent Hill game around. I currently still disagree, but yeah, so that will be it. So thank you to everyone that has dropped by and has watched me fumble around in Raccoon City, and thank you again, Swifty, for all your insight, and say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you lot. Thank you. Have a great rest of your week. All the best.